Welcome everybody. My name is Martin. I'm one of the authors of the Builder's Guide to the Tech Galaxy. Together with my co-author Thomas and a team, we have created a knowledge base on how to turn small startups into large and thriving unicorn companies. If you are a B2B startup, if you sell to other businesses, sales will matter to you a lot. And here are the 6 key pitfalls to avoid when building a sales team. Pitfall number 1, failing to invest in customer success management early enough. Amongst the first 10 hires, it's good to have at least one customer success manager, because these colleagues will turn your existing customer into advocates. Pitfall number 2, not specializing your sales team early enough. You will usually start out with generalists, but then have to quickly turn generalists into specialists such as hunters, closers, farmers, and enablers. We've done a separate video on that one. If you're interested in that, please have a look. Pitfall number 3, not managing the sales funnel and the sales process rigorously enough. Every B2B startup needs to have their specific version of a sales funnel. And usually it could look like this. You usually have an inbound track and an outbound track for your leads. And then at one point, these leads come to sales qualified leads, which then turn into opportunities, into a vendor of choice. You go then to contract negotiations, a verbal commitment, order review, and finally deal closure. These are typical funnel steps. At the end, you might have a growth, a land and expand phase. And your sales team needs to have, for every funnel step, a very clear command of the numbers of customers and potential customers in this step. Pitfall number 4, not having the right sales commissions plan in place. Levers such as salary to commission ratio, non-monetary batch incentives, or so-called spiffs are important here. If you want to know more about this, we've written on that in depth in the Builder's Guide. Pitfall number 5, not having an amazing sales pitch in place. There is a structure to be used to create these amazing sales pitches. Salesforce did this outstandingly well, in particular in the early days. I encourage you to look at the Salesforce pitch from these days. Details can be found in the Builder's Guide. And finally, pitfall number 6, failing to invest in the basic sales tools. Lead generation and prospecting, for example, customer relationship management, onboarding and training, contract management, or customer success management are typical categories here. And there you have it, 6 pitfalls to avoid to turn your small startup into a thriving unicorn company. If you want to know more, follow us on LinkedIn, YouTube, and go to our website www.buildersguide.org.